Day 25, 8:33 a.m. Today the housemates will nominate for the 4th time. Yesterday, Big Brother set the housemates their 4th weekly task.
I am Couch Potato Boy. I have the power to remotely control people.
Oh, I'm signing up
I am vegging out for the good of the common man.
Don't hang on, man. I'm up, don't worry, I'm up. Too late, it's way too late.
Is it a long time? Any bigger shorts? Everything?
To pass the task, housemates have 3 minutes to change into their superhero character in the telephone box provided. They must then strike their superhero pose on the podium for the duration of their superhero theme. The housemates have failed all their previous weekly tasks.
Run!
Loud in the bathroom, man.
9:52 a.m. All the housemates are up. There are just over 5 hours until the housemates nominate this week.
Eh?
So shattered. It was a night of twisting and turning, wasn't it?
You always have to do a bit of thinking before you have to bed on a Sunday night, don't you?
That's
It's horrible.
Yeah, exactly. Just have to
It's the hardest. This is the hardest so far. This is.
I'm actually, honestly and truly still in 2 months.
Yeah, I know.
It's not fair, like, you know, to just think of something on the spot.
And that's what I mean. That's why you feel almost horrible, almost thinking about it. But in the same breath, if you don't, then
I know you have to think.
you like you know you'd be sort of stuck in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
(11:57 a.m) Big Brother has gathered the housemates on the sofas.
Big Brother, it's over to you.
This is Big Brother. Would someone come to the diary room?
Told you it's a spanner.
What is this for?
Huh?
So you get an envelope.
That's a disapproving voice.
Or a...
What's wrong? Doesn't look good.
Housemates. Big Brother wishes to announce a change to procedure for the nominations this week. Instead of 2 or more people with the most nominations being put to the public vote, Big Brother will be putting the 3 or more housemates with the most nominations to the public vote. This means that the 2 housemates with the most votes from the public will be evicted from the Big Brother house on Friday.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
why are they doing that?
This is bad.
Talking to go.
Usually the top 2 and 1 goes.
2 housemates.
2 are going on Friday.
2 are going to go on
Yeah,
Friday.
it's
3
I
and
thought
2.
that
on Friday.
It could be, but yeah.
It just might mean that instead of 4 of us being here in the last week, there are only 3 of us here for the last
Yeah,
week.
it could mean anything, couldn't
Could
it?
be as benign as that.
Yeah, but it's still 2. I don't care
2
about
of
the
us
end.
go
It's
on
still
Friday,
2
then.
people going on Friday.
Them's the breaks, kids.
That's typical, isn't it? Well, listen, nobody talk to me. I've got some serious thinking to do. Think.
It's crazy. Oh,
Just to keep us on our toes.
Or a few girls if 2 of us girls go.
Yeah.
Friday. And then you boys would be left with 1 girl.
Right, lads.
God, I feel sorry for whichever one of us that would be.
Can't play some
So in other words, even if there is 3 people up and John's one of them, they'd be expecting that the 3 people are actually coming.
There's 3 people up and John's one of them. We can just start sending messages of what we want when we get out on Friday night.
Do you know what I mean? It's true, actually. Oh dear. This is really bad.
3:12 p.m.
This is Big Brother.
He's been out on the piss and he's been shouting too much.
This week, the 3 or more people who receive the most nominations will face the public vote. 2 housemates will be evicted on Friday.
Sounds sexy.
Would Cameron come to the diary room?
My first nomination again this week is going to be Joan. It's chiefly the criticism aspect that's bugging me. My second nomination is Federico. On the task, I think this week he bet 100%, and I don't think he's giving 100%.
You had that brilliant at the end or the start.
This is Big Brother. Would Federico please come to the diary room?
My first nomination is Tanya, mainly because of Saturday night in the reward room and the dampener she put on the fair. Like, she'd go in a bad mood or pretend to be offended at things that made no sense. The second one is extremely hard, I'll be honest. I'm picking Cameron because at times he can he switches from being prudish to a little bit fatherly, and I don't think really you need that.
Can I have fish and chips on Saturday? I want to go out on Friday.
Fish and chips on Friday.
This is Big Brother. Would Goss please come to the diary room?
Goss, please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Federico. Some of the comments that he came out with about, that you can't trust women and all that sort of stuff, I didn't agree with. Just thought it was a little bit out of order what he said.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Scott. I think he overanalyses things too much. He goes on a little bit too much about, where we went wrong, what we could have done, things like that. So sometimes that can be a bit annoying.
With it.
What's next? What's the moon?
It's...
Nope.
Federico, can we help you say no?
This is Big Brother. Would John come to the diary room?
Of course.
Yes, Scott.
Scott, get your ass in here.
I hate this.
First off is Federico. Federico is on occasion quite confrontational with his conversational style and sometimes gets people's backs up. So for that reason, again, impact on the household more than anything else, I shall be choosing Federico this week.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
It's Ray. And Ray does tease some members of the household, and I think it's always a delicate balance, really. You can't push teasing too far before it becomes hurtful. By all means, have fun and games. I'm not a stick in the mud. I don't want to spoil people's fun. But if someone isn't laughing anymore, then it's time to stop.
Can't use that one because I already used it in you.
Federico now has 3 nominations. John, Tanya, Cameron, Ray and Scott each have 1.
Nush, please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Federico. Because whenever I go into the toilet after him, he leaves a really frothy dark pee and never flushes and leaves the seat up and he sprinkles. I always walk around in bare feet. So 9 times out of 10 I only realise because I've trodden in the sprinkles.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
It's going to have to be John. Again. He does no cooking. Ever. He's very particular about what he likes to eat. He enjoys his food, and if you dish him up chickpeas, he turns his nose up a bit. And it's like, if you don't like it, cook it yourself. There we go.
Oh.
Right.
This is Big Brother. Would Ray come to the diary room?
Was John? It was. It's amazing.
Okay, my first nomination is it's going to be John. We all know John's an intelligent lad, but especially with some of the girls, when they're trying to get a point across, when they're trying to get their point across, and John doesn't agree with it, he'll tend to shout them down, and I've kind of spotted that a few times. I'm going to pick another lad again this week. The reason I'm picking another lad this week is because I don't want another girl going. So the reason of this, I'm going to pick Cameron. So on Wednesday when we got the Chinese, and we all had a couple of drinks, we're all having a laugh, and Cameron never really got involved in it at all, and he was kind of looking at us as if he was disapproving of what we were doing.
It's like Olivia Newton-John was 32.
Not 29, but Scotty boy.
Federico has 4 nominations. John has 3. Cameron has 2. Tanya, Ray and Scott have 1 each.
Harder this week, definitely, but my first nomination is going to be John again. I'm very sorry. If there's one person in the household who is likely to cause arguments or disagreements, I think it is John, just because of his, the way he talks to people sometimes. That may in future weeks lead to disagreements, and I don't think the house needs disagreements and arguments. My second nomination this week is Cameron. We're not connecting too well. Cameron doesn't like a laugh as much as other people in the group, and Cameron seems to be a little bit uncomfortable with certain things that happen within the group. When we're messing about and being a bit risque or whatever, Cameron doesn't really get involved too much in that.
Absolutely crazy.
My first nomination is Federico. When we got given the task and we got the money, obviously, to place the percentage on our shopping, we were having a bit of debate what percentage to do, and he wanted to do 100%, and we'd all decided that we'd just go on the average of what the whole group wanted. And if he could have got away with it, I think he'd have let the person come into the diary room and given 100% without the group's consent. My second nomination would be Ray, and that's because it's just because of his fiery nature and the way he flares up, and it can affect other people.
Is anybody finally getting bigger bogies here because of the aircon?
Yeah.
Federico has 5 nominations. John has 4. Cameron has 3 and Ray has 2. Tanya is the last housemate to nominate.
We can get on with the rest of the day.
My first nomination is going to be Cameron. I feel that I only really interact with Cameron when we're all as a group either playing a physical or mental game or in the reward room. My second nomination is going to be John. The reason why I'm nominating John is because it can be a bit overpowering sometimes with the tasks. So he threw a bit of authority into the room, which made everyone feel a bit tense.
There's a romance element to it.
Federico has 5 nominations, John and Cameron have 4. They'll all face the public vote and 2 of them will be evicted on Friday.
Fantastic.
5:51 p.m. It's 27 degrees in the Big Brother garden. It has been 1.5 hours since the housemates nominated. John has asked Big Brother to provide him with netting, string and bamboo sticks so he can make a cover for the strawberries in the vegetable patch.
How the hell didn't he? How come he never took that first penalty? That's what I want to know.
The what?
How come he never took that first penalty? As in, like, you know, who was it that freaking... was it?
I haven't seen that game. They won't...
Jeez, man.
I really am, I don't know. They won't get it.
It's actually hard work.
Oh, alright, that it is.
That's a beautiful net.
Fucking long enough.
That net is amazing.
Oh well, back to the drawing board.
What's the matter?
Not quite long enough.
Ah, they won't bloody crawl under that.
Yeah, they will.
.33 p.m. So far today, the housemates have successfully completed 6 superhero missions. Tanya is in the middle of her superhero mission. The rest of the housemates are eating a dinner of chicken biryani for the boys and vegetarian sandwiches for the girls.
Run!
Yes!
Yay! It was something like that.
Probably had a bit of time left. Keep facing the kitchen.
Sonia.
11:18 p.m.
Did your ankle play up?
Yeah, I mean...
Tomorrow the group will find out which housemates face the public vote. This Friday, 2 housemates will be evicted.
Right, 500 grams of strong white
Just
flour.
remember, who's not had his tea tonight, girls, when you're dishing out the slice?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Cameron comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
1 can. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Big Brother.
Cameron, how are you generally today?
Fine, thanks. It's just like waiting for bad news for the phone to ring. I mean, I can see me being nominated, or I can see my name being read out tomorrow. I hope I don't have a big drama about it, because I don't like drama anyway.
You said you can see your name being read out. Why is that?
Well, I can't speak a lot about football with other lads, because I'm not in the slightest bit interested in football. Definitely makes a difference though not drinking, because there's a lot of tales of what happened when I was blutered and that type of thing, which I only have one story more or less, and it happened when I was 16. I think people our age should shut up about that kind of thing, unless it's funny. I don't like boasting about drink. I don't think it's not big and it's not clever.
.28 a.m. John is in the diary room.
In other news today, finished King Lear. Everyone's dead, like always happens in Shakespeare, apparently.
It's saying Black Friday, isn't it?
Yes.
It is, big time.
Well, that's good. I don't know.
Tanya and Scott are cooking chickpeas and bread in the kitchen. For the past 3 weeks, a girl has been evicted.
Oh my God, if I hear my name tomorrow, I'm going to go...
Would you cry?
No way.
Wouldn't you?
No. Would I cry? Oh, not at all. No, I wouldn't.
Would be sad that you were going?
Yeah, I'd be sad that I'm leaving you guys now. Because you guys have become my friends, but no. I don't want to go, but I wouldn't be sad because I just think, oh my God, I'm going to see my friends now and my family.
I wouldn't cry at all. No
I wouldn't
way.
cry at all.
I wouldn't even get that sad.
No, I wouldn't. I don't understand. I think I'd laugh. I would not cry at all. I think right now, everyone, piss off. Let me go in my bedroom and get ready.
It'd be weird though. It wouldn't be the same if anyone goes there. I don't think the house would be the same. It definitely wouldn't be the same if you went. I don't think, because you had something to the house.
Do you think? What do you think I add to the house? Because they were asking me that, and I was like, I don't know.
Well, a bit of humour, I suppose. I know, like, because you freely say yourself, you get a bit ditzy sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
It's not. It's very innocent. You know what I mean? It's sweet. It's not like you're thick. You just say daft things sometimes, and it's funny, and it causes amusement from you. Not because we're laughing at you.
Yeah.
But it is just funny.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know.
1:28 a.m. Cameron and Goss are the first housemates to go to bed.
I don't know what it'll be like getting that raid out tomorrow.
I'm not looking forward to it, Cam, but it's like Ray said, if there's a few of us, we all... You kind of like...
Yeah.
You know?
I know anyone like, but there's no way. I'd hate to be on that list.
I hate to be on it. I'm not being funny, but in this house there's 6 guys.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
And with Cameron, it's like, oh, okay. It's like, it's Cameron.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what, it's Cameron.
Mm.
It's okay.
Do you feel better now, though, or do you feel...
Yeah.
Got to be look at it from a positive angle, you know. Yeah, I might be a bit shocked tomorrow if my name comes up, but then it's part of the game. Everybody says it's the game, man. So fuck it, man. At the end of the day, just roll with the punches. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with feeling homesick, man. You're just focusing on it, isn't it? Sitting there and being the first to be called up as well, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said yesterday, if I'd been at home yesterday, I wouldn't have gone out last night. Because normally I'm out every night. Or if, like, people are around at the house or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking last night, nah, I wouldn't have been bothered.
Sit in front in TV, maybe just chill out, read a book.
Yeah.
Cheer up, Cam.
Who goes? You decide. 2 housemates will be evicted on Friday. To evict Cameron, call 090 11 214402. To evict Federico, call 090 11 214403. To evict John, call 090 11 214405. Or text vote with the name of the housemate you want to evict to 85444.